Warning, this podcast contains some strong language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm Trey B. Lyon.
And I'm J. Mello the Great.
And you're listening to T&J's Child's Play.
We created this podcast to give young adults an escape from their daily lives.
But we're here to remind you that shit is still real, so wake the up.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
We like to highlight excellence in the young black community.
As well as give y'all some bomb advice and create a place where you can just kick it with us. Catch our show here every Thursday with some new content, and make sure to follow us on our social medias at T&J's Child's Play.
We're back.
Nothing.
T&J is back at it again with another week of knowledge.
T&J's Child's Play, baby.
I like that.
Come on,
T&J's Child's Play.
baby.
Oh, yeah. Let that shit go. I know what bigger reference that was, and I'm not here for yeah.
Danny, you always wants to let some shit go.
Because y'all need to let that shit go.
We gonna let you go. No, I'm kidding.
That's fine.
That's
not fine.
Spanish.
There are any Spanish majors out there that want to do my homework for some extra practice, or you just get off on shit like that, please let me know.
I get off on
DM me. So Danielle, SODANYALE on Instagram. Shout out to Danny's hat, Rick and Morty.
Yes.
I peep it. I took it off of smut.
Huh? What?
I took it off of a smut.
You took it off of a smut?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Oh,
I didn't.
Smut.
A
smut.
I didn't understand the term of smut.
Look good in the hat though, don't I?
You do.
Thank you,
man.
Rick and Morty. Me and this wig. I had to run across campus. That's why I was like, I don't think this wig gonna keep up with me, so I'm gonna have to throw this hat on.
Oh, wow. But she tells it how it is.
Wow.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's been another week, and we're here again. We hope that you are enjoying our podcast, and look us up on our social medias. Be a part of the conversation, and join us Instagram and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? How was everybody's week?
It's pretty good. Oh, my week's dragging me at this point.
Yes.
It's only Monday.
Yes.
I think it's the semester. I'm just so over this shit at this point.
Kicking your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so much to do, and
it's so little time.
Yep, and wrapping up everything, and then it's while in process of wrapping everything up, it's okay, wait, get ready for the next semester.
Right.
The next semester, and if you're taking summer classes, you should already have an idea of those too. So summer classes, and then you got fall registration, and you should have already got that together for.
If you got your plan done though, which I highly recommend. Oh my God, that's just a lifesaver. Making a plan.
Where's the plan?
I made a plan.
It's no.
I can't wait.
Talking about for me, where the plan at?
Okay.
What a plan at?
That is coming up too.
What?
At the end of the week. Picking the classes.
No, that's already open.
Yeah, well, mine's at the end of the week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm April 1st, that joint was open. Registration for classes and stuff. So.
Oh, my scheduled time, I can't register until Friday at 8 a.m. And I'm going to be up on the computer
you have to. It's like Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday shopping.
Black Friday
Cyber
for classes,
Monday.
but I'm just damn, I have to be to work. So, no, I don't. I got to be in my observation, but I'll be a few minutes late. Shoot. Because I got to get my classes together.
Together, child.
We know this time of the semester is stressful for everybody, but I encourage you to stay focused and take one thing at a time, because it can be overwhelming if you especially if you put things off. Don't put things off. Hear it best firsthand. Don't put things off. Get it done while you can, especially if you can get it done in advance. Go ahead and knock it out. You might be like, why am I doing this right now? I got other stuff to worry about. But, just get everything done when you can. That way, when everything is coming to an end, everything doesn't seem so overwhelming and taking a toll on you. So if you can get it done early, go ahead and knock it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's better said than done.
It is, and it's not like I'm behind on anything. It's just all of my professors are throwing things at once.
No,
I'd rather them egg my car at this point.
Not egg your car. You have to wash it.
Egg my car.
Nah, my professors have been pretty good at that. They've pretty much given me all my deadlines and stuff ahead of time. It's all about just me being okay, I'm gonna dedicate this time to do this and make sure I get this done for the show. Make sure you time management.
Yeah, this semester's been weird. It's been kind of free flowing. Professors are all over the place, low key. Low key, they are.
I was walking to class today, and you know how you see like a child. I'm not talking about like a baby, because the baby's like, oh, they're so cute, whatever. But you see like a toddler. You know, you see a toddler. And I'm talking about probably like the age of 2 or 3. You know, walking with their parent, whatever. And sometimes I smile. I'm like, oh, look at them. I smile. You know,
even though it hurts you, yeah.
Smile.
All right.
I know God is working, so I
Smile.
So I said all that to say is that I just feel like that their life is just so precious. You know, like life hasn't hit them yet. Like you haven't gone through shit yet. You know, and that's why I smile like, oh, you about to go through some shit. Let me tell you, girl.
Now that's just
Praying
sad
on
for
the
you to be
baby's
thinking
demise?
about that.
No, I'm just saying.
Every time you go past a toddler, you thinking that.
No, look.
What type of shit is that?
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just like you haven't went through life yet. You haven't experienced, you know, the stress, and you know, all you know is playing with toys and what you about to eat for dinner. Like you got the good life. And I didn't start doing this until I came to college. I promise you I didn't. Mm-hmm. Because I would see a child like, oh, okay, cool, cute baby, whatever. But now I'm just like, oh, look at you, little bugger.
Life about to kick you in the face.
Life about to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look at you. You look so cute, though, but life gonna whoop your ass. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Whoop your ass.
Wow.
Moving on.
Wow.
No, because it makes me sound like I'm sick. But do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like, they have so much to go through and experience. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe the baby gonna do life better than us.
no, I mean, even if it don't matter how well you prepare for life, you can't prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how many things your parents have taught you, there are going to be some things that your parents your parents aren't going to be there for. You're going to have to go through some experiences, and you're going to have to grow up. And you're just
I don't
like,
want to grow up at this point.
Too late. It's already happening.
Throw a curfew on me. Shit.
Throw a curfew on you.
Throw a curfew on me. My mama said I can't do that. That's what I want to tell bill collectors, goddamn professors. I'm over being an adult.
But
Adult. It's a harsh word.
Stop cussing at me.
It wasn't that bad, though. What I said wasn't that bad.
No,
It was.
It
That's
kind
how
of
we
was,
moved
but it
on.
kind of won't.
I'm just like, you're
People think
still
that.
little. You're still little. You're about to go, you know, you're
People
not
think
grown
that.
yet. You're about to go through. I'm not grown. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go through some shit. And life is just about to fuck you up, little one.
Okay.
Sorry. Just saying. All right.
I'm weak.
You want to get the QOTD?
Yes, the quote I chose for this week was, "The only limit to the height of your achievement is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work hard for them."
The only limit to the height of your achievement is the reach of your dreams and the willingness to work hard for them. Yep, because your dreams
Oh,
take
Michelle
work.
Obama. She
Yes.
said that. She did that. Our forever first lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When God puts a dream in your heart, He gives you everything you need for it.
Yeah, you did post that. It was pretty good quote.
Yeah. Yes.
I wish y'all could see how
It
trans
transpires.
fucking
It
pokes me.
transpires with this quote.
Like, boop.
But yeah, on a serious note, that's all you need.
Yep.
Once you have the dream, all you gotta do is work for it.
Yep. And know that you have all the tools at your
Right.
what am I saying? At your disposal.
Back and go. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of the billionaires we see today that we know, they ain't have nothing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. When am I gonna have my something?
Gotta keep working. It just comes.
Period. As far as I'm concerned, I'm piss poor.
You're not poor. You're not poor, Danny.
Feels like it.
We're working young adults.
Gosh, dying young adults. But anyway,
Dying young adults.
act up weather is slowly approaching.
Is
Ooh,
it?
what's that? Act up weather.
That's
Get
what I
right
see.
weather. Little nigga, you ain't special. This,
It's-
that, where you going? All right.
No, I feel like it's gonna be stupid ass hot outside this summer, like, and I'm not for it because if you a whole lot of woman like me, you
This
start
whole damn
chafing
whole
in
lot of
between
women.
the
Here she go.
thighs, and
Oh my
deodorant
God.
only goes
Shave.
but too far. You don't know what chafing
Yeah, I
is?
know. I was just putting
about to
dramatic
say,
value.
I seen your thighs. You know what the hell chafing is. And you gotta put deodorant in between your thighs so when you walk, you don't get your legs don't start to swell up from the fucking just the friction.
You know what? The realness in this fucking room, I cannot do it, okay?
I'm not ready to shave. I'm not ready to sweat. I'm not ready to be mad like a pit bull just because it's hot outside.
But you know,
Where my dogs at?
wow, not DMX on them. No, but I think the weather itself is just acting up. Because women, I'm being serious. 1 minute is hot, the next minute is cold. It's fucking 40-something degrees today.
I know.
And it's just like, it was like just what, 70, almost 80?
On what, Saturday? Oh my God, it felt so good.
A nice
Oh,
day.
God.
Cookout weather. You know what I'm saying? And now we
Right.
freezing and
And
we
I
got the bubble coats back out.
would get
You
my
just had the
brand
shorts
new-
out on Saturday.
I would get my brand new wig on Saturday when it was like real hot. I want to snatch this shit off and show Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. Yeah, that's what's under this wig. That's what's under this wig.
Oh my God. Straight
Not
back.
a little Bow Wow, Bow Weezy.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Damn.
Nah, but I hope this weather gets under control. When should it start? When should it start getting warm for real? Like
End of this month.
Now?
May, April.
Oh,
Oh, we
no,
in
no,
April.
no. Yeah,
Damn,
But
I wish it
then
was
they
May.
say April showers bring May flowers, and I think we done had enough of the showers. We ain't get no snow.
I'm
And
fine
that's the
with
first
that.
time
I'm
in
fine with
I'm
that.
not fine with it. It's
Why?
the first time in years I haven't gotten any snow.
I don't want no damn snow. I don't
Even
want it
though I'm
cold.
from down here living in Northern Virginia for a few years, I got adjusted to the snow. Like, I love snow.
Like every time it rains,
Ew.
it be snowing up there.
You know, I'm a January baby, but snow, nah, you can keep that. I don't want it.
Hateration.
Why?
Well, you like the cold weather, but you don't like the snow.
Right.
I don't like the cold weather. I like getting dressed. I like.
That's why I said you like the cold weather.
Yeah, but I don't like it. If it could be hot outside and I could wear my winter clothes and it won't be hot for me, then I'll do that.
All right, mister, you asked for too much.
He don't know what he
A
wants.
turtleneck in 85-degree weather.
Just like a black man. Don't know what they want.
What's the?
Oh my God.
I just got quiet because I don't know. Just like a black man, don't know what they want. Wow.
No, I'm just
It's that act up weather.
You remember what's that episode with what's Everybody Hates Chris when he finally got the money for that leather coat. He passed out sometime.
Yep.
It's gonna be me.
Yep. He wore that
Dang,
coat.
does that show still come on TV?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it still
Reruns.
rolls.
Well, no, I know it ain't new, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
I haven't seen it on because they used to play like on the CW. They used to play The Game, then they play Everybody Hates Chris. They play some other Girlfriends. Oh, I need to buy the Girlfriends.
Oh, I love that
collection.
show.
Me too.
I love that show.
I was Team Joan.
Okay.
I feel like Joan.
Okay.
My mom used to watch that show.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have it down for this week, but I'm going to tell you what I learned anyway. Something I've learned this week is no matter how much preparation that you put into something, no matter how much prayer and thoughts and effort that you put into something, some things are just not going to work out in your favor and the way that you plan them to be. But know that just means that something else is lined up for you and that it's just not meant to be. And I think it was last week when I said, make it do what it do. Whatever it is, it just wasn't meant for you at that time. Whatever that means. So, that's it. That's what I learned this week. Yeah.
I'm just ready for the week to be over.
Oh.
I'm just
All
ready for the
right.
week to be over. I need to do some reflecting. I'm feeling like taking the semester off at this point.
All right.
But I always,
whoop
you
your
said
ass.
I
every
always
time.
feel like this at this point in the semester, like whether it's the fall or the spring, it's just like when you get to the end, it's just like, oh, why can't everything just be an online assignment?
I know you.
Jada yawned too.
No, but
I'm choosing to do
no.
my work over
No.
going to sleep.
No.
She made me go get a little tired.
She just yawned in the studio. No, but you were talking and you yawned. You talking and yawn. That's a no. Did she really studio?
I literally have been
We
choosing
need to
to
stop
get my.
these
It's either
late
get my
call
work done or go to
times.
sleep.
We get these late call times because she about to go to bed.
Yeah, they be like, "Let's go to the studio. It's 7 o'clock." They know 9 o'clock my bedtime. A bitch be sleep by 9:30. So
Wow.
I try to be. I want to be. Oh my god.
You made me lose my train of thought. She messed me up with that yawn. I was about to say something too. I don't know. You messed me up with that yawn.
Matter of fact, you know what, y'all? And I don't recommend you to do this, but I'm gonna just have to take one for the team. I'm about to text this person and tell him to do my Spanish homework for me, and I'm gonna just pay him to do it. I can't do this.
In the middle of the podcast.
I think we're gonna cut it out right here.
I learned this week is that organization is key, and that you can have as many things on your plate. Just make sure you have time to yourself, and if you stay organized, it'll get done regardless.
You know what? As far as having time to yourself, as the semester has progressed and got a little bit harder for me, I found like that being harder to stay like committed to a routine that I have set for myself. You know, like my woosah, you know, like I haven't done that as much as I should be doing it, and you really have to just be disciplined and be like, okay, look, it's you first, then it's work, you know, then everything else falls behind that, but you have to make sure that you put you first. And I feel like other times, as we talk about priorities, I put other things in front of me first before that, so I have to definitely make sure that I'm taking the time out for myself and being organized at the same time.
Once you do that part, everything else will fall right in place.
We should make a category called college struggles. I think that's all about our podcast. It's college struggles.
Yeah,
that's all
our
we talk
podcast is just about the struggle. And us replying to other people's struggles.
She is a
I
struggle.
used to think that shit was going to be like, I don't know, stomp the yard. What other stuff?
Stop the yard.
I don't even know why I chose Stomp the Yard of all movies.
No, you know what?
What I thought this was going to be.
Drumline.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna be drumline. You thought you was gonna come to you thought you was gonna come to school, find your boo. And
I'm glad it's not like Drumline.
You know,
I could not do the band no more. I'm glad that my college experience is not Drumline. But you go ahead, back. You thought you was gonna find your boo and you was gonna
find your
graduate
boo.
and everything was gonna be good.
Yeah, you know, and be in the library doing homework, laughing and shit.
Minus basketball on my part. I don't know. You know, just it didn't work out like that.
Yeah, and
I'm just trying to find me an engineer on campus.
For what?
I'm be an engineer's wife. I'll make a career.
I got some people.
Okay.
I got some people.
Doctors, lawyers.
Well, you know, you're not gonna find them right now, lawyers. You know, because everybody say they want to be a lawyer, but after you gotta graduate and stuff like that.
But you know,
I can get you a couple engineers about to go.
Huh?
I can get you a couple engineers about to graduate. I got you,
for
Danny.
real.
Yeah, I got you, Danny.
Send them.
Yeah, but you know, and then I be in class. And they be talking about communication, they be talking about relationship stuff, and I'm just like, oh, this shit just make me sick.
Ugh.
You know, and they be talking about but it talks about all that goes into the relationship and like the steps and stuff.
Did you get to the 10 stages yet?
No, but we talked about the elevator today.
Okay.
We talked about the elevator going up and like how if you know things go up too fast, like if you're going up, you know, if you go up the elevator too fast, your stomach probably would feel a little queasy.
Yeah.
It probably feel a little off. And they talked about going down the elevator and like the stages of like a relationship falling apart. And I was like,
Yep.
hell,
Okay.
I just can't. No.
That's another scenario that we went over
in
to.
This elevator? Ooh, that shit drops. And when it drops,
it be felt like a roller coaster.
I'm trying not to bark on the elevator. That's why I take the escalator. Okay.
Do you like roller coasters and rides?
I do, but I don't. When I get on an elevator, I don't anticipate that feeling like a dang roller coaster. By the way, King's Dominion has opened.
Yep, it has.
I ain't going till it's warm outside, but
some of my family's going tomorrow. Kids is on spring break, so you know, yeah.
Damn those kids.
Damn those kids. Wow. Well, I guess I can't talk about what I said about kids earlier.
Exactly.
No, but I had a dream one time.
You ain't been through shit, little Bobby.
Yeah,
you ain't been through shit.
You haven't.
Bobby. Why niggas always choose Bobby?
I don't know. It's just a name that came to my head.
But I had a dream about being on an elevator and it was like falling. And like I hit the top, and my stomach was just like, ooh, yeah. So
you ever had a dream like you falling asleep and then you're falling, and then you wake up?
Oh yeah, I've I've done that too. I had a dream in the car one time that I was walking up the steps and I started walking. My mom started laughing at me when I was walking up the steps. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I was walking up the steps in my dream. I was in the car though."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you always had a big imagination, huh?
I dream big, child. I dream big.
All right, shall we get into tidbits?
Let's do it.
Well, I feel like although we have a couple other things listed, the first thing that I really want to talk about, because it really hit home yesterday. We found out yesterday that Nipsey Hussle was murdered.
This was recorded on Monday, April 1st, by the way.
Yes. And it broke my heart because I've, listened to his music and his most recent album, I was a fan before, because once people pass away, that's when everybody want to jump on the bandwagon. But no, seriously, I wasn't only a fan of his musically, but what he was doing for his community. Like, I wish there was an entertainer from Virginia trying to invest in their community the way he invested in his. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Pharrell bringing this something in the water festival. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but you're not really investing in your community. You just coming to make some money.
Well, I think there is, because one of my coworkers was talking about this, that he is bringing a lot of businesses, I believe, like Samsung. I can't think of the rest of them, but like it's like Samsung. It's like quite a few, but like bring them all here and like they're giving people like jobs,
vendors and whatnot.
Yeah,
because he works with Adidas and stuff with the people in Japan and stuff. I heard about that.
But I do think like not to say like the concert's long overdue, but just like the artists and stuff and like coming back and doing something for the community has been long overdue. So yeah, something similar to what he's done, but like more involved in the community. I do think that a lot of Virginia like people, like artists, people who are known, should come back and do stuff more often.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They all moved to the West Coast and feel like they from there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody got a house in L.A.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's worth warm.
But
it ain't even that warm in Cali.
with the Nipsey Hussle stuff, you know how people get on social media and they feel so obligated to say whatever. So people are basically about to protest a lot of hip hop artists and whatnot. They're basically saying if you have no meaning, then we shouldn't listen to you anymore. What is y'all take on that?
Whoa, first of all, I didn't know that was happening, but I've been pretty much boycotting, what's his name? He only got one song, Mo Bamba, Kodak, ignorant ass. Who else have I been boycotting? I think just those two for now.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I've been Rape Kelly. I've already cut that off. But yeah.
Well, in my opinion, and I'm just gonna keep it 100, because I listen to a lot of like R&B, like old school type stuff. I don't really listen to a lot of things that are current unless you got a little R&B touch into it. You know what I'm saying? Then I would listen to it, or if it's a new album that just dropped or whatever, I'll listen to it. But I'm not really in with like if you like, I like Drake. I feel like he talks about something in his music, sometimes, most of the time. But if you don't really have any meaning in your music, I'm probably not listening to you. Okay. So that's just where I'm at with it. But I know a lot of people in our generation do like the fast ass shit that don't mean nothing,
And it goes deep for me, because like I'm kind of on the fence with it, because some stuff like Mo Bamba, okay, yeah, ignorant. Kodak Black, you can definitely say his stuff is ignorant, but some of the like Kanye West type music and whatnot, is people listen to it more for different things other than the lyrics. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of on the fence with it on the music side, but definitely on like the young side. If you're just talking about shooting stuff up and whatnot, what does that bring into the youth? That's not bringing anything to the youth.
Nothing.
And Kanye, I'm gonna listen to him because his music was really, I'm not saying that it's not good now. It was really good in the, I guess, like in the not the beginning of his career. In the beginning of his career. But I like his style, and I feel like he's really like a creator. Like he brings a lot of pieces together in order to make a song. And he bring Uncle Charlie in there, so I gotta listen to that.
The only reason why I would say
I'm blessed.
The only reason why I would say Kanye West as a like poster child for it is because like the Travis Scotts and whatnot, they look, and the Kid Cudis, they look up to that type of stuff, and they make their music not just for the lyric side of it, but for the production side of it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of stuff, it's like, okay, yeah, he is talking about like fuck the club, okay, what's the meaning behind that? But it's a lot that goes into his music other than that. You can tell the ignorance from somebody actually putting the actual album together.
Yeah, you can tell somebody who just had a one-hit wonder and just the shit took off, versus somebody who's actually took the time, for their music. But I feel like like Kanye has like put a lot of people like on, like you said, and people look up to him like as a mentor and stuff like that. So definitely don't want to see him going anywhere.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I am
as crazy.
I love Kanye's music, but I don't agree with his politics.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't agree with his beliefs. With a lot of his beliefs, I don't agree with it. But his talent is undeniable.
Yeah,
undeniable.
Very.
His talent is undeniable.
Undeniable. Thanks for being my amigos.
Another follow-up question about this murder. Do y'all think the government did it? Or do you really think it was that crip?
I wasn't there. And then at first, it's easy to believe that he was murdered about Dr. Sebi. And I'm just like, usually, I was really thinking like, wow, did they really kill this man over this documentary that's supposed to come out? But now I'm just like, okay, was he really, killed by someone that he knew? Because that's apparently, they're saying that the guy was in like point blank range. And I'm just like, nobody gets that close to somebody, if they don't know him. So maybe he did know the guy that murdered him. And I just hope that there is justice for Nipsey's family because he can't be brought back. And I feel like it's sad that another father, he has 2 children, a daughter, Imani, and a son, Cross. And I just think it's sad and it's very unfortunate that they will no longer have their father in their life. And I think it's very sad and unfortunate that, Lauren London has lost not only the father of her son, but it's arguably, from what we see, the love of her life. I mean, I can't speak for her,
right?
But someone she loved dearly,
right?
And the rest of his family and everything too. So I feel like it's very unfortunate. I'm tired of saying rest in peace. Like, I didn't know him, but that shit hit me.
Yeah,
it was out of nowhere. It was just, I don't feel like I know we all got to go sometime, but I just feel like the way he went and the way that a lot of young black men go is just unacceptable. And nobody, almost nobody deserves to go like that. Rapist, child molester, they can go like that. But I'm saying when you're actually doing something progressive within your community and for your people,
right.
He ain't deserve that.
Yeah. Well, just get his streams up. He owned all his masters, so that means he owned every single album that you see on his Apple Music. He owns the masters to him, so go ahead and stream it, and that'll bring revenue into his family. So go ahead and do that. And
we kind of touched on this yesterday. I brought it up to you guys that just like I can't imagine what she is like going through. Being in a relationship with someone and then all of a sudden having that person taken from you, and like. It's different from being like a breakup, you losing that person in that relationship versus the person's gone. Like there's no communicating or talking with that person, again. So I can't even imagine like what she's going through.
Right.
So.
That's a really big fear of mine. Like, I don't know. I mean, I thought about it prior to this situation happening, but I've thought about like, wow, what if I really meet the love of my life one day and they go before me?
Yeah.
So.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Very touchy subject.
Mm-hmm. Whew, Lord, if I got to go, I would like to go painless and in my sleep.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So Cardi B's past has recently come into question about her drugging and robbing men in order to pay for her studio time, demos, and all of the sorts. People are comparing her to Bill Cosby, and I just want to know how you guys feel about this.
Okay. I feel like... No, I mean, what's wrong is wrong, okay? But why do we like to bring up the, I guess, wrong things? Not wrong things, the bad things when people are in the light. That's what I kind of like have an issue with. Like, why didn't we say this in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Like when Cardi B first came out, she was hot and stuff with her singles and stuff. She's still hot now, but I'm pretty sure this is why this is, servicing.
Yes.
But why are we just now bringing it up? Comparing to Bill Cosby, I don't know exactly how many people, but are these men coming forward and say, "Oh yeah, Cardi B drugged me and robbed me"? Are these people coming forward and saying this? I mean, we have women who are saying stuff about Bill Cosby, and there's proof. But is there proof about Cardi B?
Well, she said it in a video.
She said that she was drugging and robbing.
She said it in an interview video. Was it?
It wasn't an interview of what I saw.
Oh, was it
like an Instagram video?
Oh, it was like an IG Live or something?
Yeah, she was like, telling people like, I mean, she
was kind of glorifying it.
She wasn't. No, I didn't feel like she was bragging about it. It was just
it wasn't like a brag, but it was
more like a this is how low I had to go to get to my drink. Yeah.
I did it. I was like, well, all right, you did it. You drug niggas.
Oh.
So yeah. So I mean, you have to be careful about what you say because she probably didn't think at that point of her career. She probably didn't think that she was going to be this big, this fast. Bitter and ass.
And Black Twitter finds everything.
Yeah.
Bitter and ass.
Then I don't know if I can defend Cardi. I'm just being real because I mean you put that information out there. I mean because people do have to do some crazy stuff to get to where they are, and
I
not
ain't
to say
judging it.
that's what you go out and do crazy stuff.
But if somebody
at the
come
same
back
time,
up, that's another court case.
I don't think you put that in the front line and say, yeah, this is what you had to do. You can say you don't know the extremes that I had to go to or whatever, and then leave that up to our imaginations of what did she have to go through. But to say that you've been drugging men and to get studio time for money, whatever. I mean, girl got to hustle, but no, I don't think it makes it right, you know, because now it's just, now we're looking at sexes. You know, we're saying, okay, Bill Cosby did this. Women.
We can't drag Bill and drag R. Kelly, but not drag Cardi.
And if dudes do come up, that's just going to be an annoying year for her in and out of court.
And then she brought it to the light for everyone else. It wasn't like somebody else dug this information over. You brought this upon yourself. Sorry, girl.
That kind of happens a lot. Well, not a lot, but kind of often with her.
Yikes.
But I mean, hey, that's how honest she is.
That's crazy.
That's Cardi.
I mean, I can't fault her for living in her truth, but it wasn't right whatsoever.
Yeah,
I love her story. Like, coming up from the strip clubs and stuff, barely making it out of high school in the Bronx. I like her story. This part I ain't know about.
I mean, if she would have said she had
none of us knew.
I mean, if she would say, yeah, I mean, what she has this, she been stripping and all that kind of stuff and loving hip hop and all of that. Got it. Cool. Drugging people and robbing them. That ain't it.
A whole nother level.
Drugging
right
niggas, man. For studio time.
Now I see where that Rap Bitch Volume 1 came from.
Gangsta Bitch Volume 1 and Gangsta Bitch Volume 2. That shit is...
Was it Rap Bitch Volume 1 or was it Gangsta?
It was Gangsta.
Oh, okay.
Gangsta Bitch. I love them mixtapes. Oh my God. Please get back to it.
Yeah, because you know they're trying to make her pop. Why are they trying to make everybody pop?
No, it's just all twerk. It's twerk song, twerk song, twerk song, twerk song. Oh yeah,
smell
why
like
did I do that?
Twerk
song. You can cut it out. Twerk song, twerk song, twerk song. I want to hear the hood shit again. She should have said it in the song. It would have been better.
Please me, baby.
I drug niggas for a living. Get that studio time. Should have said that.
Oh my God! And now, Mitchell went on. What's that? What is it? Genius.
Yep, Genius. I did it.
Well, this is where Cardi B said that she was drugging niggas for her studio time.
She'll have her video. Yep, I did it. Next bar. All right. Next topic.
Okay.
Oh, what are we talking about now? Tidbits.
Monica filing for divorce from her husband Shannon.
There's not a lot of detail on this. It was just reported. Like, it wasn't denied.
He looks so happy.
Right. I mean, we never know what's going on behind closed doors. Never. I just know that every time I see Monica, something about Monica is always positive, and I want her to be happy because that's one of my faves.
She looks so pure.
She's so unproblematic.
Mm-hmm. And she is.
I really, if I wasn't in love with her before, I was definitely in love with her after she was on the T.I. and Tiny Family and Friends show. Loves me some Monica.
I did not know that she was that close to Kevin Gates like that.
I didn't know either, but I think that's pretty cool.
Right, that is pretty cool. You got like a mentor now.
Why all the girls that can like blow and sing got the short hair dudes?
Fantasia. Jennifer Hudson does it when she wants to.
Mary J. Blige.
I think Jennifer Hudson looks
she got a short.
She got short hair.
Yeah. They all got shortcuts. Who else got a shortcut? Everybody got shortcuts. Everybody that can blow got shortcuts.
Keisha Cole had a shortcut at one time.
Yeah, Keisha Cole. Yeah.
I
remember her on everybody had a shortcut.
Beyonce was short for 15 seconds.
Rihanna was short.
Rihanna's always been short though. No, she hasn't.
She goes back and forth.
Yeah,
wigs and stuff.
It's
braids.
Like, depending on her mood.
Yeah, depending on her mood.
Who else?
She like bob cuts now.
Mary.
We said Mary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did? Okay.
Kick the dough down. Yeah.
Dang, I think.
All the low cuts. Young Jock said, the barber said, what you want? I want the Fantasia cut.
It's not even talking about that. Then he had Tupac inside his head.
Yeah, he had Tupac.
And he had the piercing.
It was the man bun.
I cannot.
It was a green man bun. And then Tupac in the back with the piercing.
He had a piercing in his nose.
It was the young Tupac who had the high top fade before he went bald.
And it was a part of his hair, right?
Yeah, it was on the back.
Wow.
Young Jock.
All right, what's next for tidbits?
Lil Uzi, he's free and he's potentially going to sign with Roc Nation. Jay-Z helped Uzi out with some legal issues. Is he redefining hip hop and what a hip hop artist is today?
Hold the hell on. Ain't Lil Uzi signed up for something in the water?
I don't know.
I think so.
What the fuck? So he won't gonna be there if he was locked up?
No, like he's free of his record label. He's free from Atlantic.
We shouldn't be surprised that he didn't know what the hell we was talking about.
No. Yeah, he's free from
Trey, do you know what he said to me before you got here?
What he said?
Did you know that thought meant that hoe over there?
Look.
He said, and I like to think I'm current.
I had an idea.
Times, Trey?
I had an idea, but somebody said, I was like,
Yeah, it's either he's free or he's like in the final steps of becoming a free person, and then he's probably gonna go with Rock Nation.
Well, if he would read his shit from the beginning, he wouldn't be in it.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't read their
what
shit.
What keeps us behind is the fact that niggas don't read.
Niggas don't read.
But you gotta think about it. You gotta think all the way back. We had books and shit taken away from us all the way back. We weren't able to learn and teach ourselves and read and stuff.
We were.
Moving on, because
and you know that the school systems is not on supporting us to read.
Come on.
If we can't read, they building jails for us.
And you sitting there, I mean, what? I'm gonna read this stack of paper. Or I'm gonna take this $50,000 advancement.
Come on,
$50K. But I just think if you think that, they
and then if it probably went from $50K to like $100,000 to $250,000 after he got that Grammy nomination, I'm taking the advancement.
Yeah, but I'm just, to me, if somebody offered me $50K. Yeah. If somebody like a record company, if white people offer me $50K, I know I got to be at least worth $150K because that's how much they'll lowball you.
Yeah,
that's what they said on Complex. Like now he knows his worth now. So basically, a lot of people are looking up to him and not signing contracts and trying to do everything on themselves. But it's becoming kind of an issue because you still need like that legal background because you can still sign off on like a distribution deal. Distribution deal, yeah, and then that can still be crooked too. So you just really have to read and be up on your research.
Yeah, this is true. This is why you should own your masters.
Yes.
Nipsey and Chris Brown own their masters.
They own their masters. That's why I'm saying stream his music up. You're gonna help his family out a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Lil Uzi free.
Well, let's go ahead and get into the topic for this week.
Abstinence.
Abstinence from...
Who came up with that one?
I did.
Why did you want to talk about abstinence?
Well, actually, it came up in conversation, and I was like, okay. And then Jada developed it for it. Jada developed it out.
I thought about it. I was like, damn, that would be a great...
So shall we assume that you're abstinent?
Yes, I am.
How's it feel?
Normal.
She don't feel nothing.
I feel nothing.
Literally.
Wow.
So every time you see a college TV show or you look anything up about college, one of the major things that's talked about is sex.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The sex.
But
that's what we're just here at school having orgies.
Yeah. It's just a big orgy.
No, we're just stressing.
Big orgy party. Yeah.
Party.
But it isn't as prominent as a topic as you may think. A study was done and said that only 50% of all college students in the United States are actually having sex. So that means the other half isn't involved in sexual activity. What do you guys think about that?
I think they're lying. It's like, no.
Yeah, I think they're lying like shit too. Did they survey everybody?
Huh?
Did they survey everybody?
I don't know how they did the survey, but it was
they surveyed the people who only take the surveys.
Oh, like it was about.
You know, people don't take surveys.
What it was about?
I took a survey accordingly.
I forgot all about that. It was about 30 state universities in like the southeast part of the country. It was something like that, but basically, only half of them said that they
was knocking boots.
Knocking boots.
Yeah, like
so yeah, what do you guys think about that? And another follow up question is: do you think abstinence is really the key to having a balanced life?
No. No, only because whether you're abstinent or not, you could still be in a relationship and still be abstinent, or dating people and be abstinent. But it's all about the health of the relationship and the quality. I'm just like, just because you're being abstinent doesn't mean that you have less risk of going through relationship drama. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And for some people, sex is a big relief.
Yeah.
When it's done right, anyway.
Wow.
I'm just
saying, but like with this type of topic, I'm abstinent. So basically, my whole life, well, not even my whole life, my whole college career, I haven't been having sex. So I can only go off of the things that happen around me, and I just see a lot of sex.
So do you
bitches
think
go crazy?
Do you think that what you have seen and been exposed to has scared you into staying abstinent, or not necessarily
scared me, but it has steered my direction? Oh, definitely, it has steered my yes.
You do know you have some crazy friends, right?
I do.
They're going to be crazy regardless.
They're going to be crazy regardless.
Me included. I include myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm not including that.
But sex isn't, it's all on the person. Sex personally does not make me, it doesn't make or break how I act toward a person that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Right. You got the best whatever in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to run me.
See, and
I control the cat. The cat don't control me.
You see, and that's where it is. Get to the root of everybody's problem. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can talk to me. What's the root of it?
I think it's more of
the dick is so good. Oh, but the dick is so good. I'm like, just leave.
And half of them not even coming.
I be like, this is a whole list. A whole list we just went through. We went through a whole list of all this stuff. But the dick is so good.
Girl, you ain't even came yet.
I'm not doing it to myself. And that's just how I feel.
I think it's a little bit. It's a little bit more like, you know how somebody tell you something and then you take it like 20 times higher. I think that's what it is.
Okay,
it ain't all of that. You know what I'm saying?
All that?
I'm just saying like.
Oh, so you saying sex is a little overrated?
When you doing it with the wrong person, this shit is overrated.
Well, I'm not saying
like that.
I'm not saying it's overrated. Not the spot. You mute her mic. What?
Not even that spot. That spat. That spat.
All right. No.
Have you talked
maybe girls are just get this damn dove out of here. That cold pigeon.
Not a cold pigeon.
No, but I think people can be like a bit dramatic. But you mentioned, like absence from like relationships. Like, how do you feel about that? Because that's really kind of where this conversation came up, because they were, it was so like, a break in having sex in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. I have. Wait, what are you asking me? Are you asking me would I abstain while in a relationship? Like if
I'm saying, like,
if we already had sex, would I abstain from it if I felt like I needed to?
Well, not needed to, but like, what are the grounds for you needing to, take a pause from getting it in?
I have, and I have like abstained from having sex while in a relationship because I just feel like why every time we fight it end up in that.
Wait,
like we're not effectively communicating.
What? So you just make up sex? You just have make up sex?
Pretty much. And
okay.
I don't want that to be the motivation for us to make up. Either it's a healthy relationship or it's not. So when you take sex out of the equation, if I don't make you feel good, for temporarily make you, I'm just saying, like, do you still want to be with me regardless of if we're intimate or not?
You see, and that's another thing.
And when people think, and I hate that people think that sex is the only way that you can be intimate. And when I feel like my partner is getting to the point where sex is the only way that they think that they can show intimacy towards me, it's not working anymore.
Also have a lot of friends like that.
Because for me, sex is a very emotional thing. At some point...
So ain't no friends with benefits with you?
It used to be, but I'm not there anymore. Mm-hmm. I could be honest, like, it used to be. I could do that. I have the potential to do that. It's no problem for me. But where I am now that I see all the and you can, don't get me wrong, you can see how much of a queen you are and still just want a quick nut. But me, where I personally am, I don't want to have sex unless I am emotionally invested and it's a healthy type of thing. And I don't want it to be one-sided, because when you both feel the same thing for each other and it's just like you feel safe, it's an amazing experience. Mm-hmm. And especially like when you have sex with a man, and I'm saying for you, not my thing, but I'm saying when you have sex with a man, a lot of guys our age are not looking to please you. Mm-hmm. They're looking to please themselves. And that's not what a grown man does. And that's not what, like, sex is about. Sex, when people talk about it and when it happens, it's really for the pleasing the other person. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. And I just feel like if it's a woman and a man, and it's the woman's first 3 times at least, he should be trying to please her and show her what it actually is, because you shouldn't just be having sex just to have sex. If you're in a relationship, it should be a connection. Mm-hmm. Because everybody that you have sex with, you, whether you realize it or not, you walk away with a soul tie. Wow. You will forever be connected to that person. That's why I'm very careful now, because I don't like when somebody comes around me and we've done the do and I still feel some type of way, like, not even like I want to be with you, but more of like oh my God, that was in me. Like I had that. Why did I do that? You know what I mean? Yep. So like you. So I haven't touched shit on this campus. Because it's very likely we can run into each other, and I'm just like I'm now at a point where I'm looking to pour into someone just as much as they want to pour into me. Yeah. Look at you.
you know.
I try sometimes.
But yeah,
That's real.
I understand it. Like, it's like, not to say it's a whole bunch of strings, but like it is a string with that person. Like it's like, oh yeah, we had a connection. Not a connection, but like we did the do. You know what I'm saying? And now like we're some way attached.
Yeah.
You know, whether we wanted to be attached anyway, like in a relationship or just be attached at all, we are because we've had sex.
Yeah.
It's deep. So, do you guys think that sex can be a distraction at this point of our life? Relationship or not? Relationship, friends, benefits, regardless. Do you think it can be a distraction?
It's definitely possible.
It depends on your mental state for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you said, some people can just be like, want to get it in, be done. And then other people are, you know, it can, oh my gosh, it's, what did you say? It's so good. You know, like it's different. You know,
I mean, I've had some shit that has made me want to skip a class. Not doing work. You know, for the,
so definitely yes, a distraction.
Y'all saw the For the Dick challenge.
Not for the dick challenge.
I mean, I don't know. It's just it's a tricky topic.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going to end this segment with, if you want to wait, it's okay to wait.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, nobody. I honestly, Jada, I think I've said this to you before. If I haven't said it to you, I've said it to another friend that I know is abstinent. I encourage you to do that until you feel like, shoot, you met the love of your life. Because honestly, if I knew now what I knew then, I think I'd still be. I don't think I would still be a virgin, but I would have made better decisions as far as like who I decided to be intimate with. Of course, I'm mindful now, but you know,
I just feel like it's just pointless right now. Like,
but
it's pointless.
I feel like
sex right now. Yeah, there's nobody here that I no.
Yeah,
it's just pointless right now.
But maybe it's different from girls and guys because I kind of feel like too, like you have two different mindsets. When you have a virgin mindset and you have like someone who's like had sex, you have two different mindsets. Like already experiencing it, you know, you're like, okay, yeah, it's like
the first time not gonna be good.
It's not that deep, you know what I'm saying?
That.
Like having sex or whatever, it's not that deep. But if you're somebody who hasn't had sex, you know, it's that sense of wondering and like, okay, what it's gonna be like, or who will be like my first, and like how would my first time be, and like it's all of these
awkward
questions,
as fuck.
you know, and it's like not a fiend or like a one, but it's like something's like, okay, my life has not been complete yet because I have not had sex, but I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, but I don't think...
and I got you on that because I know a couple of friends, they don't like to voice their shit out there, like say that they're a virgin and shit, but that's how they feeling. Like, I'm missing out. Everybody's talking about it.
You're missing out on shit if it ain't being done right.
Missing out on shit. You're not missing out on shit.
Honestly, you don't get to the good
I don't feel like I'm missing out on nothing.
Not, she said.
What you say?
Nothing. She ain't say nothing.
Lord Jesus. Yeah, y'all
heard me.
Play it back.
Y'all don't want to talk about our first times in here. Say, no, you said go back 15 seconds.
You know how it's a go back. But
I'm just saying. But yeah. You're not missing out on much, but you know. But I do think if it's good, it's good.
And this is how people catch some shit. But you know, people try to, you know, experience and like it with different people, and you know, they want to because they're like, okay, I'm at one point I'm gonna have to settle down. You know, like I want to experience all that I can experience.
And I think that
just be careful with that.
I think that is like very necessary.
I don't think it's necessary.
Don't buy the car without test driving it, though.
Not like just having sex with random people.
Don't buy the car without test driving it. But I'm talking about like, you know, not random people, but like being with different people because it's just kind of like dating, I guess you could say. And I'm not saying for you to go out here and catch multiple bodies, but you don't know what you like unless you've been with multiple people.
Right.
Yeah.
Not multiple. That sounds so dirty.
Not even
dirty.
Multiple
be
people. Young, be nasty.
Be free if you want to be.
Just do it safely. And do it discreetly, please.
There's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to wait, I understand.
Please.
Do it discreetly, please.
We're at Hampton Roads, home of the dogs.
No, and we're also within the 7 cities, and you know Norfolk is like the highest city. Is it either is Norfolk or is Portsmouth?
Norfolk and Portsmouth, they are almost tied.
The highest rate of STDs, like, and we talking about HIV.
Fix it, Jesus.
Yeah, so y'all need to be safe out here, okay? And even if you don't want to use a condom, that's not your thing, okay? But at least go get tested together. Together, make it a date. You go get tested.
Date?
Yeah, you go get tested. You both cleared, then you knock boots till the sun come up. I'm just saying. At least you know you having safe sex.
That was gonna be in Mary Jane.
What?
She was before she had sex with the white dude. They both got tested at the same time.
Okay, been there,
Yeah.
done that. Here go
Yeah.
my papers. Can you remember yours?
Yeah.
Rummy. Yeah. The
Yeah.
papers.
Because you won't give me shit to take home that I didn't come with. I don't want it. Mm-mm.
But I think the whole what's like in question is the whole abstinence from sex. Is like, okay, is there something wrong in the relationship? The reason that you're taking a break from sex, do you physically feel like you just need to,
Okay, we get into
so you
relationship
guys can
stuff.
focus on each other? You know, like what is the reason for you taking the break?
See,
in that?
that's another thing too. With like a lot of relationships that I see around campus and whatnot, it kind of started off with just we're just having sex into full blown relationship.
Because if you think about it, I mean, and that's not hard to believe. Because if you think about it, you know, what is college? College is you doing work and you're constantly busy or whatever.
Right.
So, like you said, wanting that quick nuts, you know, like whatever.
Because as human beings, I feel like, well, then again, I feel like sex is perverted by some people. And it's a beautiful experience when you really mean it. But sometimes you don't really mean it. But don't pervert it. Jada, I just want you to know before anything, like, sex is not supposed to be a perverted ass thing. Some people make it like into this like nasty, freaky thing. Yes, it can be nasty and freaky once you know, are with somebody you comfortable with. But truly, let's not I think what a lot of people forget, that sex is to make love. It is to show your partner in the deepest form possible that you love them.
Wow.
But to finish my point on that was, you know, like, it isn't surprising that people start off as like, you know, like having sex, whatever. Then it develops into a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's why you're like, okay, well, we need to have a break from this so I can figure out what I really like about you. 'Cause
Right.
is this just sex, or do I really
Right.
care for you and
I don't
have
want to
some
be a
feelings for you?
fiend for the freaking ping.
But we don't have, but like as college students, like we don't have time to like develop a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we just
Yeah, because it's just
don't.
like, I just feel like, especially being in college, we always got work to do.
Yeah.
So it's just like we spend time with each other while doing work. We probably have sex. Then we go back to doing our work, grab something to eat with our meal plan, have sex again, to get back to our
That's
work. And then
literally
next
what
thing you know,
people do.
That's literally a college relationship because we ain't got
Honestly.
money to do shit else.
Oh, I do.
You see, and now you're bringing up a
Somewhat.
great point. You're bringing up a great point because it's like, okay, you take the sex away. What do y'all got?
Right. Right.
What else? What are we doing? So that's what I'm saying. Like, with all this stuff is tricky. I'm not just gonna go into something because what's the point of us just having sex? I don't want to just do that. I
Yeah.
want to have a friend.
Yeah, but then things
But you
get
know,
complicated
yeah,
because,
it's
like you
complicated.
said, you know, sometimes sex like that drives into feelings or whatever. But you have to have like the right mindset for that, and not everybody.
Y'all both
does.
have to be on the same page.
Not to
'cause
say that I do.
It'd be
but not
bitches out here
everybody
going
does.
crazy. Oh, we had sex. Oh, that's my husband now. And then he's like, okay, I'm on to the next girl.
No, bitch. I just want the neck. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
But hey, it just depends on the person and whatnot. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm at with it, though. That's why I'm waiting, because I'm not just going to sit here and have sex with you. No, that's not how that's going to go.
And then I think the other thing too is like was a barrier, you know, like for me is like I don't want to. I take pride in my name, as everybody should, and I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, I've been with old boy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna say you've been with me, and that's no.
I've said some pretty raunchy shit to people because, you know, I feel like it's better for you as a man, but then again, probably not. But, you know, for us women especially, you know, with me starting off, because, you know, that's what I thought I was supposed to be with, you know, a guy would be like, oh, I always said if I ever heard a guy talking about, oh, I fucked Danielle, I was going to be like, no, I fucked you.
Oh wow. It took control of you.
I took control. So
Wow.
let your homeboys know you were screaming my name. I don't even
Whoa.
care if I'm lying.
Wow.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but I just feel like you shouldn't be having sex with somebody that's gonna broadcast that shit anyway.
And I just feel like when you're in I guess that's the kind of thing with high school too, is like when you're in a closed environment, like everybody knows, and the campus is really big, so it's not too close, but it's still like, it's not the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like where you have high school, then you have like college, like you're still in communities. So people know people and people talk. And not to say that I'm ashamed or whatever, I just don't want my name out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't want everybody throwing my name out there.
Everybody don't need to know what happens in between my sheets.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, I guess that's why that's
Yeah,
that's
everything
a
goes
barrier
hand in
a little
hand
bit
with
for
it.
me.
It's just like, just got to watch these people out here.
And people are so messy. Oh my god.
You really do have to watch these people out here. You might think you know somebody, you really don't. I don't know. My guard is up. I don't know if it's supposed to be up right now or not, but it's up.
Don't let it be so up to the point where you miss an opportunity to actually be in genuine love. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying too. But I don't know.
And that's another thing too. The genuine love. The whole we touched.
I'm a hopeful romantic.
We touched on this before. A lot of people our generation don't understand the difference, and we talk about this all the time. As far as like dating and being in a relationship, like dating is the whole thing of testing out the car and seeing what's right or whatever like that. But relationship, like you can't be with somebody and be testing out the car. It don't work like that. Like that's in the dating stage. You have to know what stage you're in, and that all comes from communication. But we don't know how to fucking communicate because all we know is fucking online. Shit. Damn, get off your phones and.
If you want to do so, I suggest that people take the 5 love languages test online. It's free. Shoot, if you want to do it since you like being online so much, I took it and I found out what my love language was.
Wow.
What was it?
Acts of service.
Oh, okay.
My significant other could literally take my car to get washed because it seems like my car is always being shitted on, and that would just make my entire week. My baby took my car to go get washed. Like simple things like that.
Chivalry.
Hateration. Anyway.
See, but
yeah. I'm just saying it's the little. I basically asked to show me that you love me because because there's 5 love languages. Words of affirmation. To me, words don't tell me that you love me. What you do does. So words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service, quality time, and physical touch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find it. I think quality time was the second one for me.
Go ahead and get into this melanin report.
Melanin report.
Yeah, so what we got for this week?
The first lady.
The first lady.
The real first lady. We talking about Michelle Obama and her book. Okay, the Melanin report for this week goes out to our former and most effective first lady the country has ever seen, in my opinion, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama released her memoir, Becoming, on November 13th, 2018. And as of today, she has sold just over 10 million copies, which puts her in a great position to have the most successful book release in American history. Clap it up. According to CNN.com, the novel also has the longest number... Wait, what did I say? The longest number 1 novel track with beating the phenomenon 50 Shades of Grey. So thank you, Michelle Obama, again, for showing us that there isn't any limitations to what we can do and that we can be successful in any professional avenue if we put our work in.
Look at that. She had the quote of the day and she gets the Melanin report. She just winning on our podcast.
And it's that first lady. Magic.
Yeah, but I've heard her book is really good. I haven't yet to read it. I've read parts of it. But I heard her book's really good. But being number 1 is the longest track for being number 1. That's incredible. I like how she's still involved and still out there, even though she's not even the first lady and where she's doing things that she likes to do. She's still having an effect on people.
Yes,
by sharing her story.
It's nothing she can't do.
Absolutely. All righty, let's get into this advised by T&J.
Yeah.
All right. So it reads, I was recently invited to a get-together at a friend's, but I decided not to go last minute that I found out it was at a house of a girl whose my boyfriend has been persistently in my DMs.
It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. It goes down.
It reads, do I tell her or nah? So, okay, let's break this down. Invited to a friend's to get together, but you didn't go last minute because you found out it was at a house of a girl whose boyfriend has been persistently in your DMs. I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, maybe not going probably is the best thing because you don't know what the girlfriend is like. If you don't have an idea of what she's like, then I wouldn't even go. But I mean, it don't got nothing to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with you because it wasn't like you was in his DMs and he won't hit you back. He was all up in your Kool-Aid and wanted to know the flavor. So
what's the flavor?
Right, this is true. I wouldn't say anything 9 times out of 10. She know her man ain't shit, but I do understand how awkward that situation could potentially be.
Yeah.
Like, I think, I was about to say all of us has probably been in this situation, but I have, and it's not a good feeling. It's just like, do she know? Do she not know? What if she looking at me because she's seen, what he be doing? And you have some girls that'll blame the girl and not the guy.
Yeah.
So it's just like you never know what you're up against.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the girl's take on it is. Does she know that her man's been in other people's DMs, or does she have no idea?
Right.
And think that he's just DMing this chick or whatever. So
relationships,
it's a mess. It's really a mess.
Lord, this is not another reason for you to avoid relationships. Healthy relationships are possible.
Not on this damn campus.
I haven't seen one yet.
Oh my!
No, I can't
Will
say
and
that.
Jada.
I can't say that.
Barack and Michelle.
Well, we don't.
I'm talking about in my proximity.
Danielle and Danielle.
What?
What?
If nobody loves me, I do.
Amen.
Yeah, come on now.
That's a great note to end the podcast on.
Yes.
We'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of T&J Child's Play. Make sure to go follow us on all of our social medias. We love you guys so much and want to thank you again for tuning into our podcast.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next week.
Follow us at T&J Child's Play, Instagram, IG. We hope you enjoyed our podcast.
We're here every Thursday with some new
If you have something to say it to my face.
Or let us know on Instagram and Twitter at T&J's Child's Play.
Make sure you're subscribed to get notified about our podcast.